Thank you, ma'am, for those kind words. Now I would like to call our guest of honor, Dr. Kalpakam Polsa, to speak a few words.
Good morning to all of you. Dr. Ramani, Principal of Usmania Medical College, Dr. Vani, Vice Principal, Chief Guest of today's function, Dr. Mohan Rao, Dr. Pariplavi, Dr. Rakesh Sahai, participants, my friends from media, parents, and other invitees. It's a great pleasure, honor to be here among all of you and say a few words on the occasion of the celebrations that you are having today under the OSMICON 2014. I was very much impressed to note that the theme for this meeting is on MedTech, which is one of the most important emerging field now and gaining lot of attention. I wish to bring to your notice and also to enlighten those who might not have heard about the Department of Health Research under the Ministry of Family and Health, which was established in the year 2007, but it became fully operational from the year 2008. To start with, we have 4 flagship programs under the Department of Health Research. One among them is the research that one can take up, particularly the medical faculty, on tribal health. Tribal health is very important and they form a segment of our population and most neglected, staying in faraway places out of reach of medical health services. They also have a lot of traditional medicines which they practice, which need to be validated. So there you can think of some research activity, and NIN will be very happy to help if students would like to do something in the tribal health. We have established a tribal health forum in ICMR and we are a part of that consortium and our team goes actively to that area. So if students among you would love to work in that field, you're most welcome. Then we have a lot of activity going on under the flagship program related to the Vector Science Forum, because vector-mediated diseases, particularly emerging ones with unknown viruses and those which are known also like leptospirosis, leishmaniasis need a lot of attention, not to say about the well-known dengue, chikungunya and all that. Oftentimes we lack diagnostic kits or they are out of reach of the common man and they have to suffer because of lack of outreach of these medical facilities. And one of the most important, which actually syncs very well with the theme of today's meeting, that's the activity being done on the translational research, which the Department of Health Research gives a lot of emphasis to. At NIN itself, we have produced about 3 such deliverable translational products. One was on development of the food pathogen kits to detect emerging pathogens as well as those which are already known, which cause the food poisoning and the foodborne illnesses in the country. The foodborne illnesses are in the about 13% in the community and 3.1% in the household level, which is a huge chunk if you translate that in terms of the population strength of the country. So we detected the quick detection kits, which was launched by the health minister of this year on February 28. Then we also developed a method to collect the blood spots in the field using the what we say the dry blood spot method. We also developed a ferritin detection kit, which all have been launched by the Honorable Minister for Health, Shri Ghulam Nabi Azad, in Delhi on February 20th. Besides, we are also on to developing some more technologies which can be taken under this translational forum. So if you people, medical students, would develop such technologies or easy to detect kits, etc., you could approach the Secretary, Department of Health Research for support and also to take it forward to disseminate among the population. Yesterday, you would have seen, day before yesterday, that there was a launch by the present health minister on a detection kits related to detection of Kala-Azar at Patna Regional Medical Center of the ICMR, where our DG Secretary DHR was also present. Besides that, the Department of Health Research also finances for establishment of advanced research centers. You could think of doing one at Osmania, or if you have already one, you could further aim to strengthen that. We have so far 283 such multi-centers spread across the country, and as many as 623 task force projects. Besides that, we also have a scope for funding programs under innovations and development of even dissemination kits, intervention tools, etc. for public good. And this year, a School of Public Health at NIE Chennai has been established, and they are also doing a lot of good work and training the medical graduates as well as the others who are employed there on health research activity. I need not tell you the areas of the medical research that could be looked into. Of course, the topmost one is the NCDs, the non-communicable diseases, which contribute to as much as 48% of the disability adjusted life years in India. Although so many risk factors have been enumerated in the books, in the papers, and we discuss about it in all the meetings, nevertheless, risk exists and we cannot avoid the risk, but we can only prevent or we can treat. Besides that, there are other ongoing activities where the Department of Health Research would like to spend its funds as well as time, is to set up the biosafety labs, which you must have if you want to take up work with communicable diseases and their agents, some of which may pose challenge to the human health if proper care is not taken. And also now, with the modernization and the changes in the lifestyle, there are a lot of accidents and trauma and little facilities available, particularly in the rural area for this. Towards answering this problem, the DHR is establishing what is called as triage 1 level of treatment for the people, the triage 2, the triage 3. The triage 1 is the doctor should be available on the spot. Zero time is given to a medical faculty. Always there has to be a person at this special physical medicine and rehabilitation center, what's also known as PMR centers. And here you have the triage 1 facility where zero time is given to the doctors to reach to the patients. Then you will have the triage 2 where some time can be given, like viral fever, which may be imminently fatal, but then some time would be given. And the last is, of course, that which does not require that kind of on-the-spot attention. Coming to other scope under which the DHR offers lot of support to the medical colleges and the medical students are, it has lot of fellowships to support the long-term and the short-term activities. They could go abroad for a given time, acquire new skill, but they would have to utilize it in India for the benefit of Indian population. There is also scope for mid-career development program, and they give about 10 such fellowships every year from the DHR, which could be tapped, but it will be restricted to maybe 1 or 2 per state. So your college being a premier, some of your faculty could look into, and they could also see whether they can make use of that kind of facility that is available. Besides that, the Department of Health Research is also setting up what are called as the Model Rural Health Research Units under the ICMR and the DHR, and each center or the institute located in that state has to be the mentor. So we have initiated one such program just about 15-20 days back with the SV Medical College. They are going to establish this unit at Chandragiri, and medical doctors and others would like to do research activity which are pertaining or relevant to the national needs as well as to the local needs. The local needs, the medical faculty coming from that region has to tell where the efforts have to go in. And we have prepared a project which is already approved and it has been now initiated, and National Institute of Nutrition and our staff will support their program and their research activity, because they are busy medical practicing professionals and they may not have the kind of time that we would have perhaps to do a literature search and then establish the labs for them. So Telangana area is still not come forward. We are thinking of putting one unit in Adilabad. So if you staff or the students are interested, could also associate, but then you would have to go to Adilabad and do some activity. Besides that, we are also developing network of labs at the regional level, at the state level, at the district level, which all require capacity building, and already lot of efforts and initiatives have gone into all that. So with that information that I thought I should convey to you people on behalf of the Secretary, Department of Health Research, who was supposed to come today but unfortunately could not come, I thought I would bring to your attention some of these opportunities that are available for medical graduates, and we look forward to encouraging them so that more and more of medical graduates would take up research as a career, and that would solve some of the problems of our country needs, because we are terribly short of medical scientists doing good research work and developing translational products. Thank you and wish you all, and I hope you come out with tangible solutions or medtech technologies, and if you would further require any advice or help from us, we are always there to help you out in that. Thank you.